Welcome to Death by Zombies. I'm your host, USMCsky, playing a little Call of Cthulhu on a fine Friday night, 8 p.m. Central. Kicking off here with my lovely wife, Sky. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
And guys, anybody that popped in early and got subjected to the thing I was hosting, my apologies.
Sorry.
We're so sorry, but we got you changed out. We got him changed out with our friend Isaac Osmond. So in the future, I can feel safe in knowing that you guys will not be subjected to that. But without further ado, let's kick right into a new game. As you can tell, we've never looked at the game, haven't watched any other gameplay on it. This is all brand new to us.
No, but we love H.P. Lovecraft.
Yes, we're well versed in H.P. Lovecraft.
Absolutely.
So I'm so glad to get rid of that music out of my ears. Oh my goodness. Wow. So I hope everybody's having a great night. Syndicate, welcome to the stream, buddy. It looks like you and Isaac are the first two to pop in.
Nope.
Welcome. And Squiggly.
Squiggly.
Hi, Squiggly.
I don't
What
see
is that icon he posted? It looks like, what is that?
It's a girl waving hi.
Oh, hi.
How come Syndicate's not
Oh,
showing in mine?
Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He's now a private detective who's trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Hey, that's an ARC reference. I wonder. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. All right, well, let's enter madness. If we get where we're doing the scroll or the load thing, let me know, guys, and we'll drop resolution, because right now we're trying this at 1080. All right, just for the recording and being able to transfer it over and it look halfway decent on the YouTube channel. But if it gets to scrolling for you guys, just let me know and I will promise I will kill it. If I'm mad, it is mercy. Wow, that's so loud. May the gods pity the man. H.P. Lovecraft.
Yay.
Yay.
Depression.
We like him. All right, we're going to let this play, guys. I'm not skipping nothing. This is classic H.P. Lovecraft right here. And guys, just to allow you immersion, I'm not going to just be running unfiltered this whole time. Move. Well, classic, straight, full. Okay, got that. Oh, shift is run. That's good. We're used to that.
So he's come across a fishing place. A lot of sharks laying around.
I don't remember what this is symbolic for.
Dead fish.
Oh, okay, all right, all right. I'm going to start reading way too much into it right off the bat.
Yeah,
Crouch is toggle. Toggle what? Control. Okay. So stealth is a thing.
Ooh, you're locked in.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, that's why they're telling me to crouch. All right. So crouching is a thing.
Can you do the truffle shuffle?
I don't. Okay, it's telling me to light the area up. Oh, I get it. Grab a lamp, maybe? E. All right. Oh, that's what it was. It wanted me to light the area up so I could grab that. And now we'll go back to where the chain was.
Well, why would you want to go back in where you just came out? You could just crouch and go back.
No, because it was dead end with a chain gate.
Oh.
And now we can open. Look at that.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
How do you close the gate? I think we're done. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, please give me a follower. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. We're going to go for it.
Mike Mate just joined us.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Little Call of Cthulhu with USMCsky and Sky on this wonderful Friday night. This is our first playthrough, first look, first everything, except that we're huge H.P. Lovecraft fans.
Why are we H.P. Lovecraft?
What a putrid offering.
You talking about me? I'm thinking this is putrid. And this kind of reminds me of something out of one of his books.
Oh, I'm
I
pretty
can't remember.
Drago?
Drago. Is it?
Yeah. I think that's how it's...
Don't fight.
I'm not fighting. I'm
Have been chosen.
to run. Just hold it down.
You've chosen to run.
Well, let's just go
Yeah,
for it.
putrid, he's talking about you. Remember, H.P. Lovecraft just loathed and hated.
Alright.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Yeah, we just started. First time ever. Oh, wow. That was a classic battle between them. Oh, Jesus. Straight into Fallout.
Had
Fallout 3
whiskey.
music.
Had blaming it on the whiskey.
Pierce Investigations Consultant. Okay. I kind of missed it there, guys, but I'm assuming that all these little white things, kind of like when the beginning gameplay was supposed to be just investigating.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Okay.
Which is something H.P. Lovecraft did. He had night terrors and he used to write them all down. That's where he got a lot of his stories from.
Awesome. 20 October 1924, Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Now, that's one of the ways that he's been gossiped to die.
Huh?
H.P. Lovecraft.
He died of cancer.
Straight up cancer?
Yeah, 43 years
Okay.
old.
Who was
But he had health problems his entire life.
Yeah, but I thought he was having problems where he didn't wake up. Anyway.
Well, he had night terrors among other issues. But he had, social anxiety disorder and
All kinds of crazy stuff.
all kinds, yeah. Well, both parents were institutionalized.
That I did not know.
Yeah.
Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable. Can you say it for me? Unfathomable.
Unfathomable.
And
Yeah,
ancient
that.
depths. What nameless creature is calling me? All right, so I guess these are his previous notes. Let's grab this. Let's take a drink. We need one. Okay.
Picked a wrong week to quit drinking.
Yeah. This will affect my destiny. Okay. There we go. It's just the wrong day to be quitting drinking there. What else we got?
The radio.
No, I want to keep the radio on. Of course, it'll go to YouTube and get copyright strike,
Demonetized.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
It's too late now. It's already there.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you.
Ooh, blackmail.
Okay, it says we can rotate this. Oh, okay. Let's see if there's anything on the back. There's not.
You can't open it.
I didn't try.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I think we got everything covered in here. Yep. We'll leave the door open. See what's in here.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend.
The husband
The
never
husband couldn't
understood.
understand it.
Are you done interrupting me? That was just rude. The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed.
Aww.
Wait. Edward Pierce. That name's got a ring to it.
The
Ooh.
Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Doesn't think much of the military. does he?
Sad, and it took them forever to get their colors back. Okay.
I used to be an avid reader.
Yes, he did. Alright, we have a drawer door that we cannot do anything with.
I used to be an avid reader.
We're not looking at that.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Alright, out the door, guys. Well, let me go ahead and tell you. If
I
you've
have
already-
business here to attend to.
Okay. If you've already played this game or know the storyline or watched other people play, please don't throw any spoilers.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Okay, there's got to be something in here that we're just not.
I used to be an avid reader.
We're not touching the bookcase.
Okay, dear. There's a door over there. Can you go through it?
No, nothing on it. We're missing something somewhere.
Maybe you need another drink.
No, I don't think so. Maybe it's just we have to close that. Here, let's.
Hey, Isaac said he's hosting us now.
Thank you, Isaac. Thanks for the host, man. I appreciate it.
Check your inventory.
Ah, here we go.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Mike mate says check your inventory.
All right, let me check the phone and I'll check my inventory.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Dun, dun,
All right, occultism. Oh, okay, I got it. So, we have level ups. This game's already a little deeper than I thought it was. Okay, so we have eloquence. That represents my ability to influence those. Okay, so charisma. Strength, I'm pretty sure that's, what is that, melee, physical power. Improving the skill increase your chance of forcing doors or mechanisms or using violence. Medicine will represent your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. So currently I have 8 character points available. That's what they're calling them. This I'm curious about. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth.
Well, knowing H.P. Lovecraft, that's probably something you're going to want to put a lot of points into.
Well, I've got 8 to play with. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of objects. I'm thinking psychology.
That would be a good one, too.
I'm thinking eloquence for charisma. Investigation is probably important. Investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object. Picking locks. All right.
Oh, you're not very good at picking locks.
No, I'm not.
What was that?
Assassin's Creed and
Yeah.
Skyrim prove that I cannot pick locks.
Yeah.
All right, so to kick this off, where do we want to put our 8 points? I'm thinking investigation, definitely. You push an arrow?
I'd
We
go
still have
some for
7.
Psychology too.
Most
You're gonna
definitely.
run into people pretty quickly, I'm sure.
Oh, wait.
What?
Oh, you don't want to space these out because you're only getting like 45% of 3 of 5.
Uh-huh.
Now we got 50. We're still 50% away of gaining another level there.
Huh. Curiouser and curiouser.
Man, occultism way down there. 0. Well, I think I'm going to be making a mistake here.
Well, that's what we're here for. Make mistakes together. Woohoo!
Let's go ahead and start driving this up a little bit. All right, so I probably needed to put all those into one thing and get at least 1 point up on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Allocate your character. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. So that's what we're doing with right now. Oh, you can reset, add, remove, validate.
Oh, so you can move them around as you get further in the
Interesting.
game.
Okay, back to what Mike was saying.
Check your inventory.
Check your inventory.
Yes.
We got to validate now. Hang on. Do you really want to validate this character? Yep.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
Can I please
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And
Progress.
it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll.
Wow.
Mr. Pierce, are you still...
He's a good-looking
I'm
character.
coming.
All right, so that's what we need to do, but we still need to check our inventory.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Wow.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting.
I don't think I want to
Tell
look
me all the
carefully.
assumptions that come to mind.
It's a Men in Black moment.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
It got loud.
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Your notebook tells your current objective. To open it, press J. So this is, this is a bunch of writing.
Don't get to skipping.
All right,
all
all
the
right, all right,
writing
all right, all right.
already.
The doctors can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. I think we read that.
You already read that.
We already read this.
You scroll back up. Read.
Wait, now, okay.
Back.
Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from... Yeah, we've read this. A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins
There
a
you
short while before her tragic death was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so that I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. So S to investigate. E for the main menu. You know, how about we just hit this? Well,
Can you click examine the painting over there on the left?
I'm thinking no.
Okay.
This
S
is,
says investigate object.
I'm hitting S. It's not
Objectives.
doing anything. So I'm gonna escape.
There you go.
Let's go over here.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label, some of it unreadable, kind of like that. But I can make out part of the address, Warehouse 36, Darkwater. Something tells me we're headed that way. The police report, it says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on the domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it?
Well, you know what? They really just needed a smoke detector. Sounds like she was a terrible cook.
I'm kind of thinking that... oh, we memorized that. Very nice. Let's look at this painting.
Aren't you a smarty?
Yeah, let's look at this.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
All right, guys.
Something's not right with this story. Where did Sarah Hawkins live? Find out about Warehouse 36. You shouldn't take this picture lightly. Unlock
I think the
answer.
most interesting part would be you shouldn't take the painting lightly.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll with that.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Do you think
Should we find out about
that he's the
warehouse?
antagonist? He didn't look like an antagonist, but
We'll see if he can give
he
us
says don't give him
information.
information. So
Yeah, we'll see if he'll give us information.
I read
Find out
about him
about Warehouse
in this
36.
report. Something's not right about this story. Find out about Warehouse. Okay.
Yeah.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Okay. This is the end of this conversation.
Yay, we're going to the warehouse.
All right,
Shopping district.
There, this should end it.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up.
And give me
An
some-
artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
New entry.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer,
Isn't he rude?
but it's not like I have a choice.
Okay, do I get control now?
Dark.
All right.
Yay.
So examine the painting. We've done that. Examine the Hawkins file. We've done that. Leave for Darkwater. That's our next step.
Is that no, nothing new.
Inventory. Lost Battalion. So I was a member of the Lost. I thought they were all lost. That's why they're called the Lost Battalion.
Well, he
Well,
was
lighter
kind of
than-
lost.
Oh, in memory of the 77th. I got it. Yeah, because there was nothing loose. Clues. Okay, we got this now. Awesome. All that was completed in memory. Age 63. That is our point. So we have 0, and this is the case. All right.
Water. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
I'm an avid reader. Is it in here? Is
You
it
look
here?
for your
I used to be an avid reader.
How about this one? All right, cool. So there's going to be skill books.
Yay.
A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment.
Mike is saying that you think the detective would negotiate a price first before investigating.
Right? So that gave me 4 skill points, by the way. So let's go ahead and pump those. Which was that 60? Let's go and do investigation. Turn it up. I want to get that to 100 at least. Now, last time I just clicked on that and it changed it. Oh, it says 0. Okay. Oh, so we get the, it's medicine only. No? Oh, it says before the next level. Okay, so when you mouse over it, actually... For some reason, I'm thinking that we should be able to use the 2 points we got, but I guess it's... Hit J for what? Okay, never mind. I got it. So are we done in here? No, I need that book. Now, a while ago, there's one of these drawers. That was the case. There it is.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving... My monitor's like 3 feet from my face. This is really tough. Moving evidence of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting... I need to scoot up.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead. You're closer to the...
Okay. Beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts. Tumultuous.
I love good word.
Good word.
I like
That's
that
a 25-cent word.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Okay. E. Yay, we got an achievement.
Yay.
Can't see it, but we got one.
Oh my God, that's such a tiny achievement. I have no idea. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
It was tough opening that door. I'm telling you. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. I'm liking the artwork on the right-hand side. Did we ever decide who the artist was in the H.P. Lovecraft books?
No, actually, I'm pretty sure that the originals
Emerald.
he probably illustrated himself.
Okay.
But, you know, everything he published was in pulp magazines.
Emerald dropped your puppies a heart.
Oh, no.
I'm assuming that's
I'm
what that's
looking to
for.
see if I have anything cool to return, but oh, there's a heart. Okay.
Oh, Inner Madness. Let's enter. Found the boat.
Nice and foggy.
I remember the first time I saw a trailer for this many months ago. It was like I couldn't wait.
Yeah, we're kind of like that with Sea of Thieves too. Boy, were we disappointed. I think it's gotten better now. Oh my God,
They really updated.
I thought we were already in the game. Why are we doing?
We need to go back and revisit No Man's Sky. Oh, that was just kind of like a prequel.
That is just to get your feet wet. What do you think? He looks kind of like Hugh Jackman, doesn't he?
We're almost there.
He totally does. He's got that Wolverine look. Like chopped
Do
sideways.
you guys think he looks like Hugh Jackman?
Totally looks like Hugh Jackman.
Call of Cthulhu.
supposedly we don't pronounce that right.
Well, no, that's the common. Since his
I know it's
dad-
a common, but if
Yeah,
H.P.
it was
Lovecraft
done in
talks about
alien
how
voice.
it's not even
Selah. Now that's the where what's his name's kept captive. Hey Mike, welcome back. Says he's new. I'm glad to see you've returned. We're probably gonna need you, buddy.
Stay on board.
Okay.
There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah.
Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood.
Yes.
I'm going for a look around the docks.
All right. Look around the docks. Go check out those guys. To the bar, have a drink. To the harbor masters for some documents. Check. See what's going on over here.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
See.
You can't...
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
Well, we kind of already know.
Cops. They can't understand.
I'm just
Damn stupid idiots.
okay. So we've gone over and checked at him. Let's go into the bar. I'm assuming this is the bar.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
All right. Let's go have a drink. I'm thinking it's just incorporated. It's loosely based.
I think they've taken quite a few of his stories and embraced tidbits from each of them. They've even embraced some of H.P. Lovecraft's own personal traits.
Hey,
Okay.
be careful.
It's one way to introduce yourself.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
It wasn't me who was looking for it. The guy didn't show respect. You're overdoing it. I'm sorry.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Good choice.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Let's see. Find out about Darkwater. Order a drink. I'm looking for Warehouse 36.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36? Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
No, I don't want to say that. Order a drink. Well, might as well. Find out about Sarah Hawkins. Why the stranded whale? Well, might as well.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Talk. You feel better about it? It's not speaking if it's true. See, it's true. If they're strange enough. No, it's
You don't dare say a thing because you respect their memory. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay.
Yay!
I don't know what it's worth, though. But Mrs. Hawkins, she went to see her doctor very often.
She was sick.
I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Probably more so.
Yeah.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Yeah.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Let's go ahead and return, and let's order a drink.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Only a small glass.
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
The song in the background is quite catchy.
Yes, it is.
I think we'll get along well.
Are we done? There we go. Order a drink we've already done. Okay.
That'll be all for now.
We know where to find him. This is talk to Fitzroy, go to the bar, consult. Let's go ahead and consult that real quick. So, go to the bar, check. Bradley. Who's Bradley?
No. Thought you knew who Bradley was.
I thought that's who we were talking to. They don't have names over their head. I'm completely lost. This isn't Minecraft. I don't know what to do. Are you Bradley? I don't know, but I want to see this woman with a strange cigarette is.
What you looking at, stranger?
Let's do a
really?
yeah.
The clientele
that's
is
such a
predominantly
cheesy
male.
pickup line.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Well, fine.
Wow.
What's this dude? All
He
right.
stands there looking cross-eyed at you.
Anybody else?
There you go.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What is this song?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it.
It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our
Okay.
grandparents tasted its flesh.
Awesome.
And it was delicious.
I like that guy. The end of whaling. Let's go ahead and
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
the lack of.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Moby Dick.
Exactly.
Call me Ishmael. Okay, let's go ahead and leave.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Okay. Do we need to read this paper? Yep. Let's harass this guy. Look at his hands, hon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What's he reading?
Trying to see. I don't have Optifine. Live. Oh, okay. Here.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations,
Talking about me.
gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Okay. He's a Yog Sargoth follower.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
Okay.
And the
Let's
doctor.
look
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Scylla returns. Scylla, but I think it's pronounced Scylla, returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales. What is that, hun?
Huh.
I can't. Salacian?
Salation.
Salation, that is already being called the miraculous catch, covered the whole deck. The parts of were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of the perilous catch, but also of its meal unmatched in its quality and plentiful, nutritious benefits. They're eating keto, dear.
Awesome.
How much is this? There's no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. I'm glad we went ahead and read this, hon. Let's talk about warehouse.
I'm so glad you did too.
Yeah. Oh, you're typing. I could hear you click-clacking over there. I just,
Clack, clack, clack,
yeah.
clack.
Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Well to celebrate the return of our brave whalers. All the staff, any names or anything? No, I think we're good.
What did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
I'm sorry I missed your story. I was too busy reading.
She will do it again, you know.
She'll do it again.
The girl doctor. Colden. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
So they're members of the asylum staff, obviously.
Of course, there's going to be an insane asylum.
There has to
so
be.
There has
Yeah.
to be.
All right. Secondary objectives. Talk to Bradley. I don't want to go see him until we complete our secondary. I didn't see anybody by that name.
Optimistic.
Hey, there's my dude.
There's nothing for you here either.
Even your captain told you not to stick your noses around here again.
This isn't your home, you bunch of sand crabs. We go where we want.
Hey, you'll get us into trouble.
You're already in trouble.
Come on, can't we sort this out? You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing
There's
for you
nothing
here
to
either.
Sort out.
Beat
Your
it.
chum wanted to stir us up.
Fine.
But you can stay to watch
Fine.
if you want.
Do we need to beat them up? If we keep pressing it, will we be able to fight them?
What is your physical ability right
yeah.
now?
It's pretty low.
much zero.
He's gonna get us into trouble.
We can't get past
again.
the well.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
So
It's
we're
a
just
sign.
kinda, they've got us
There's
stuck
something
on this
coming.
side.
Something real.
Do we miss
bad.
Bradley? Is he in the bar?
You're supposed to go to that other
Where's
place.
Mike? Yeah, Fitzoy,
Yeah,
but
go up
that's
there.
primary. See where it says main objectives up there?
Go in that building.
Do we want to do that before we get the secondary?
Whoa. Do you have to do them in a certain order?
I'm assuming that once you advance, you get new objectives. And all right, let's just do it. Let's go over and take a look at the ship.
The Scylla. It finished
Scylla.
up beached at the entrance
Not
to the
Scylla, but
harbor.
Scylla. I'm not sure I like that little cursor thing. It kind of hurts immersion. Kind of like us chatting.
What a macabre souvenir.
Macabre?
Macabre? I thought it was just
Macabre.
macabre.
I don't know. Okay, so I'm not allowed to read what's in there yet.
Potato, potato, you know.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Might be. In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. That's gonna be his grandfather. New clue memorized. Can't jump. Dang it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool artwork. They went really light on the hues for the colors.
Everything's
But it
gloomy
fits.
and dark. That's nice.
Yeah, it fits. All right, let's talk to this guy.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay, the table next to me. Okay, there we go. All right.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden?
The Illuminati.
The Illuminati. The Illuminati!
Dun, dun, dun.
It's the Masons. The Masons did it. Wait a minute, I'm a Mason.
I know what it is. It's Poultry Man.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. Fishing equipment.
Okay.
Could do with some rust remover.
So obviously he's not been doing much fishing.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your
Payment to the courier.
cat.
Or carrier.
Oh, it's over here. I could have read it. So trying to read that wet note. Yeah. Okay, so the word here, the word of the day is dilapidated.
Ooh.
I like that word.
I think they call it shabby chic.
Shabby chic. If we have a widow walk. And if it was built by Peter Griffin, it would definitely be a widow walk. Want to shoot you with my thermonuclear modulator?
That was polite of you.
Okay.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Need to hire a
I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
New character discovered. Yay. I thought we discovered him when we first got here.
Yeah, no kidding. Your documents.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Yes, we do. What did Charles Hawkins really do for a living? I thought that fishing stopped in 1847. That's probably...
That sounds kind of confrontational.
So does that. The word really...
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I think we need to go snoop in the warehouse. What do you think?
Do you want to talk about Dark Waters? Go ahead and go about. Okay.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Okay, you've got me looking at it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Mr. Hawkins?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Me? How about you? You want him to search the warehouse? Yes.
I do.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
Nope, just talking about mythology.
No. We already know. So the killer whale for who's cat? Let's go ahead and do it.
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
All right, I think we're done here.
Think that was the woman in the bar?
Very possible.
She was very well dressed for such a shabby little wharf.
Yes, she was. Let's just go ahead and
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
All right. How about, where's Bradley? Is that going to come back up?
Yeah, who's Bradley?
Talk to Bradley. Okay.
Here, Bradley.
Okay, they've left. Y'all have settled your differences, I take it.
Awesome.
So that's all we needed for that.
There was somebody hiding over there.
I think that's that bootlegger, isn't it?
Hey, you talked to him.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
He looks more like Abraham Lincoln.
Jimmy Durante with that nose. What are the bootleggers doing around here? Well, I think that's kind of obvious.
I shall take my leave.
All right. Interesting. Well, guys, I tell you what, this has been kind of interesting. I understand it gets off to a slow start. First couple hours in game, it's just a lot of well, the reading's kind of thick, but not as bad. What was that other game that was nearly all reading? It's an awesome game, but it was all Kalina Legacy.
Yes, that was.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
All right. So is this it? Okay, it goes over here. Goes up there to the winch. Where's the stairs?
How do you know it's a winch?
Because it looks like one. Oh, stop it. Okay, so it goes up there and there's a winch, but we've got to get up there, and I'm not seeing anything that looks like... Oh, this is a ladder. Bam. Nailed it. Aced it. Can't be stopped.
Hey, Slip.
Thank you. We're probably going to need something to turn that with.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
All right, so here we go.
It's a scavenger hunt.
All right.
Look in the box. Nope.
We have question mark. What's the question mark that keeps popping up down in the bottom left?
It's asking you, what the heck are you trying to do?
Talk to Bradley. Get inside warehouse 36.
Yeah, you still haven't talked to Bradley.
All right. Let's climb down. Come on. There we go. So I guess this is warehouse 36. Is that right?
Ooh.
Or is this just another thing that we're trying to pile? Yeah, because it's dead end. Yeah, it's dead end right there.
Yeah, it's got to be warehouse 36.
All right, so we've got to find some parts.
Or find Bradley.
All right, look at that.
It looks like an important part.
Yeah, the lever activates a mechanism. Okay.
Yay,
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
What else do we need? It says
something right
bits. All right. This part enables heavy loads to be lifted and held aloft without
A
risk.
ratchet device.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Awesome. All right. Ratchet and Clank is a cool game.
Ratchet. Good Lord.
Sorry.
Oh. All right.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Do we have everything we need? I'm thinking that we could probably hit J. Let's see here.
Did you read the last paragraph over there? I learned nothing from Fitzroy's documents.
But I did get confirmation on what I've been suspecting since Boston. The warehouse mentioned on the shipping label of Sarah Hawkins' painting belongs to the Hawkins. It's on the docks and must find a way to get into it.
I thought we had.
Yeah. Clues. All right. Our inventory, by the way, is of a count, and we should have the two parts we just collected plus the ladder. I wonder if that's enough, because I am not. Let's go up and check.
We'll go up and see.
I wish Dark ladders were that easy.
Yeah. Or Minecraft.
Mount the
ladders.
handle. Mount the ratchet device. Then mount the handle. All right.
Yay. Leave. You left the game.
I didn't mean.
Aw. Sorry.
Are we still missing a piece?
Well, it doesn't say that you are. It just says to push it.
Okay, well, clicking everything doesn't do anything, so we're missing something, I guess.
Hey, if Mike's still out there, what are we missing?
No.
That's cheating. Sorry. Never mind, Mike. Now you can just type it in chat. He'll never know.
All right, we're missing a piece to this, guys. Give us a second.
I think it's just operator error.
Maybe so. If it's operator error, let me know in chat.
Ah, well, that's cheating too.
At least we know we need to keep looking. I'm pretty sure we've been through this place.
Yeah.
Maybe over here.
Wait, there's maybe it's outside the building?
Hmm.
No.
Hang on, hang on. Do you know how to work winches, sir?
It's not.
If so, I could use your assistance inside. Well, you're not very cooperative.
Hey, Abraham Lincoln.
All right, let's go back in and see. Just play with the winch one more time. You know, that could sound bad if it was taken out of context.
Yes. Winch just has a terrible sound to it. They should rename it something
does.
more appropriate.
Whatever.
Well, when your hands aren't it, what can you do?
Anything? It gives you a choice
To leave, 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 or leave?
Yeah, pretty
Wow.
much. Let's go down and look at the actual gates one more time. Probably gonna tell me the same thing over again.
There's Sheldo.
Hey, Sheldo. Welcome to the stream, buddy. We're trying to figure out how to get down here. We traced it up to this winch. Got 2 parts. Still missing the rest. Trying to figure out if it's operator error or if we're actually missing something. It's got the brake and the handle on it. That's the sound I make when I'm...
Is there something that you can lift? Can you just lift that grate now, or is it the wire attached?
Nah, I'm
above
pretty
has
sure
to-
you gotta turn that handle. Still haven't figured out what that question mark is down there. We've already gone through the clues. Dark water.
Can you hit Q?
Oh, wait. Simon Hawkins. Roy Mitchell.
Wow, he's old for 55.
And James
Oh my God, he
Fitzroy.
looks really old for 45.
Okay. Places we've been. Occult. The art.
Sheldon says just get down there.
Well, thank you. That was helpful.
We're trying.
Get inside the warehouse.
We did.
We're inside the warehouse. At least we're learning how to work our little GUI thing. Hey, look, we got 2 points available.
Yay.
I want to get this up just as fast as I can.
Can you use 2 points to open the grate? That'd be awesome if you could.
Yeah. No, but we did hit level 4 in investigation.
Yay.
Yay. What's my sanity?
Oh, that's gonna slide. You know
Oh
that your
my,
character's...
yeah. We're gonna slide into.
Yeah. You know.
Okay. Well, let's get down there.
I mean, it's H.P. Lovecraft. We're gonna go insane. I think it's gonna be a race to solve the mystery before you completely lose it. Or figure out how the winch works, possibly.
Okay. I'm left clicking on it. If you hit E, it just brings that up again. So you can't do nothing with this.
How do you just move forward? Okay, that didn't work. Try J, try Q, try LMNOP.
Try hit double escape. Oh. Alright. I think we're kind of stuck.
You think?
I think. No. Oh. No. Negative. Close that browser. close
What?
the browser.
What browser? What are you talking about? Crazy man.
Yeah.
Just keep your eye on your game.
I can multitask, and you just. Hey, we can go behind them now.
Yay!
They're cops.
Maybe
They can't
Bradley
understand.
Ooh, you can
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us
forget
anyway.
about it.
Okay, we've already heard
That's
that. Is
no
that
way
Bradley?
to treat an old
Are
man.
you Bradley?
Where do you think you're going?
Yep, Officer Andrews. Nice uniform, officer.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Oh, it's locked.
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
All right.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right?
Yeah, he
Up
was
at their
looking in the
place.
eye, Willie.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Oh, well, we're just gonna not do that.
Okay, no. That is not in the cards, my friend. So I'm glad that you can't look me in the eye, coward. Are you Bradley? I can't even talk to you. You're so soused. Hello. He's got that same nose and Wolverine. What have we got going on over here? Fisherman? Ooh, I can talk
You
to
live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the Navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
I'm getting seasick watching them
yeah,
stand
no
there.
kidding.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Okay.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
A few hiccups in there would make it even more
Yeah.
realistic.
Is this where you live? So you...
Every time they talk, they dab at the end. You know, so.
Yeah. Okay.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
So those guys are going to hang out until we get further along in the story. Then they'll move.
Come on, you can tell me.
Just guessing.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even. And don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay. And no, they can't see me. Okay, so...
Yeah, they totally didn't see you go into that warehouse.
Not at all. There's no way.
Mm-mm.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? Alright, so we're still looking for a piece to the winch.
Have you talked to Bradley? Was there any of those guys Bradley?
No.
Oh. I have a feeling you're going to have to talk to him first before you can get your other objective done.
I don't know. That's a secondary, though.
They said to go to the statue. Hey.
Can't talk to him. Whoa, watch the hook there, buddy. Okay, there's the statue. Still looking for pieces. All right, here we are. Hello, statue. No little dot.
It glows.
Hey.
We're needing one of those. It works.
Let's go down the stairs and look up.
There's something on it. Is that a normal medallion?
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Okay. So what they give us a point, right? Right? So now in cultism,
no points.
Still 0%. Force.
I tell you,
guys, if you missed what all these are about, I read them at the beginning of when we kicked off.
I still say occultism is one you really need to focus on more than the others. I really think so.
Okay, we'll start pumping points into that now that I've got investigation
HP
up on.
Lovecraft is going to be all about.
Ooh, a key.
You need a key.
See, my investigation's up on.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Pick
see,
oh, we're going to be here a while, guys.
Okay,
Damnation! I broke it.
If you need a bathroom break or get a snack, go now.
Nah, this isn't Skyrim, dear, or Assassin's Creed.
You broke it. You didn't get it unlocked, did you?
Nah, but my lockpick skills are very low at the moment.
So yeah, we're just like in Skyrim.
I don't pump points in. What was that under anyway?
Eloquence, maybe.
Wait.
Wait.
Strength. Chances of forcing doors and mechanisms or using violence. Okay, that wasn't it. Finding hidden objects, undiscovered object. Okay. I'm good.
Okay. Just let me know.
Can we force it?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
All right. We tried. We did. We'll have to come back to that. I think we've looked at everything over here, right? More or less. I think everything we need is supposed to be in that place. We talked to everybody in the bar.
There's something coming. Something real bad.
There's no
Don't put that
POIs
beast back in the water, you
interest
shysters.
there.
You're crazy.
We'll try to talk to everybody there. Okay, I guess just getting into that place is next. It's so dark I can't see there. All right, one more quick look around. I know we've did this once. Maybe I pumped points into the wrong thing. I'm not seeing anything at all. Oh, don't start yawning, dear.
Sorry.
curious. I might have to at least go into game controls and find out what the question mark is at the bottom left. Is this user error?
Is this what?
User error.
What do you mean user error?
I mean, I have a point here. There's no other options but leave. Bite me. Just bite me. Guys, anybody got any suggestions in the comments? Don't be wallflowers. We're following chat.
Well, Sheldon already told you, just get down there.
Okay. I think we're missing a piece. But there was nothing over here. Clues don't cover this. Dark water. Places.
What is Q? It shows down there you can hit Q.
For quit?
Oh, don't do that.
No.
I
Oh,
think
that
the
just
question mark
cycles.
says you're by an item. Sheldo says he thinks.
Well, this is a really big item right here.
Yeah, that's where we need to get into.
Yep. That's where we're trying to get to.
If it requires a lock being picked, we're screwed.
Okay.
Come on, that was
okay,
funny.
just went away. It's definitely our objective.
We'll let you click on any part of that rope down below.
There's no
No.
designators for it.
Okay.
I'm waiting for somebody in stream to kick off and tell me.
Nope, you said you didn't want to cheat.
Yeah, I don't, but a little help, man, because I mean it's gonna move the story along, and that's what drives this. The first few hours is the story.
The spot hidden skill lets you see the items.
Yeah, well, we can't up that score.
Oh, so we don't have any points in that spot hidden over there.
Right here,
Yeah.
right, 0.
It says you're 30%, 205.
Mm-hmm.
Click on it.
I don't have anything to spin. See down the bottom right, it says available character points.
But you can't click on it with what you have already and see what's in there. Sub-menus. Go back.
What'd Sheldon just say?
If your spot hidden is too low, these items won't appear, so you won't be able to take them. Oh, so there's still something hidden, but we can't see it because your skill points are too low.
So let's
So
go
we need
back
to
and talk to
talk to
Captain
Bradley.
Fitzroy and yeah, that'll raise that up a bit.
Member of Asylum staff, what?
Oh, that's the guys talking in the bar.
Oh.
Are you Bradley? Let's take one more look around for Bradley. Okay, can't talk to you. Can't talk to you. All these guys look like they were cut from the same mold. Speaking of mold, let's go into the bar. I think we've talked to everybody. We've read that. Let's try to talk to this guy again.
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
Wow.
He left. My God.
Okay, we have people
What?
sitting with that girl.
Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
Mysterious
We'll
woman,
return right
Miss
after.
Cat.
It's just that
Yeah,
standing guard in this alley makes
Ooh,
your
found
throat
another
dry.
door.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
Oh no, another
I'll
lock
have to
pick.
send him a more clear-cut message.
Okay, so we need better lock picking. We need better spot. All right. Hope they keep drinking their drink. Ooh, wait. Time out. Hey, somebody.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Let's see, where's this warehouse again? Talked about dark water. The bootleggers are blocked out. Oh, here we go.
These bootleggers seem unwilling to let anyone approach the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
Yes, we.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Syndicate's leaving. He's gone to bed.
Have a good one, Syndicate. Thanks for stopping in, man. Really appreciate your support.
Absolutely.
You're the best.
Yeah, especially with him being sick. It was very nice.
I
of him to
know,
stay up
man.
late.
So we found out what this is. It's a sewer that will take us over to the big warehouse. We already know, I guess, that warehouse 36 is going to be that big building over there. And we haven't been able to get to it because we can't get the sewer open.
Nobody listens to
My
us
score's
anyway.
too low.
That's no way to treat
Let's go talk to the bootleggers.
Yeah, who's the gentleman that you weren't supposed to go bother at his home?
Oh, Silas?
Yeah. Where's he live? Maybe we should
Probably
try,
up there.
we should probably go
I
bother
bet
him.
that you... Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
All right.
They're sweethearts, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. That's locked. Let's test eloquence. Let's try it. I put a point in it.
Your eloquence isn't very high.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks.
We gotta do that every time.
Go die of thirst, the lot of you.
Oh, we can
It'll
skip
stink
the
less.
bar. Let's investigate their activities.
Says you've just earned 3 achievements.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
They don't like you.
Nah.
Your
Let's just
charisma's
go ahead and...
just...
I've unlocked
Cat.
it.
She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
No,
She's the
broken
boss,
windows.
yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make 2 men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Alright, we already know who it belongs to. Let's ask anyway.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Alright, let's just bail. They're not gonna tell us.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
All right.
I bid you, gentlemen, farewell.
Let's put 2 points into our seeking. Right now, let's just do it. I really didn't want to put points in that, but let's do it. Oh, I don't have anything to spin yet.
Need to do more nosing around again.
Yep.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Let me do something real quick.
What you doing?
Oh, it's 9:30.
Yep.
Well, guys, I tell you what, we've been streaming for about an hour and a half now. Appreciate everybody that stopped in and showed their support. Hope you enjoyed. I may stream this at some point during the week. We were going to do this on Friday nights, but I'm really interested in this game, so
yeah.
At some point over the weekend, just pay attention to Discord or the YouTube channel, and I'll be posting another announcement.
Twitter.
Or Twitter. Oh, yeah, Twitter. Yeah, I forget Twitter. Twitter and Discord, so make sure you go down to the description, follow me at USMCsky, or join our Discord. The more the merrier.
Or your MySpace page.
You know what?
You still have
They
a MySpace,
drugged me off
don't
my
you?
MySpace to get on Discord. Not Discord.
Facebook.
Facebook. Kicking and screaming, but I did it.
And
But yeah.
Old people killed Facebook.
Old people killed it. That's right. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all showing up, and we'll see you in the next one. Make sure you stay tuned, because hope you'll come back and join us. But
Yes, Isaac, Twitter is our friend.
And we'll see you next time. Laters.
Laters.